Hello everyone, you are watching Path Maths online classes and me Sir Gordhiman is in front of you to teach you the lesson linear programming. My dear students, in the last video we have completed our exercise 12.2 and today we are going to start with the miscellaneous exercise, and in this exercise we will do some selected questions which are something different from the last exercise. So, number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4, the first four question of your miscellaneous exercise very much similar as we have illustrated in your last exercise. So, we will do the question number 5 in this video. So, let us start with the question number 5. What it states, let me read. An aeroplane can carry a maximum of 200 passengers. Question states that किसी भी एरोप्लेन के अंदर मैक्सिमम 200 पैसेंजर्स ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं. Now a profit of ₹1000 is made on each executive class ticket and a profit of ₹600 is made on each economic class ticket. There are two types of seats in the aeroplane. Number 1 is executive class and number 2 is your economic class. And we have a profit of ₹1000 on each executive class and ₹600 profit on each economic class ticket. Now next question states that the airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive class seats. There are minimum 20 seats which are for executive class. And however, at least 4 times as many passengers prefer to travel by economic class than by executive class. And it's very general that minimum 4 times persons like to travel in economic class as compared to your executive class. So we need to just determine the tickets of each type that must be sold in order to maximize the profit. So we need to find the number of tickets for executive class as well as the economic class, and so that we can maximize the profit. So dear students, because we want to find the number of seats for your executive and the economic, so let X be the number of executive class ticket. And Y be the number of economic class tickets. The first condition states that the airplane can carry maximum of 200 passengers. So naturally there will be the seats which will be less than or equal to 200. So it means X plus Y will be less than or equal to 200, because there are maximum 200 passengers can travel, means there will be seats which are less than or equal to 200. It next states that the airline reserves at least 20 seats for executive, means the number of seats which are for executive will be minimum 20, means X should be greater than or equal to 20. This is number second condition. And the third one, which states that at least 4 times passengers travel in economic class as compared to your executive, means the value of Y, the number of tickets which are Y for economic class will be at least 4 times of the executive class tickets. So Y will be greater than or equal to 4x. And this is equation number 3. X and Y both will be greater than or equal to 0, because number of tickets will be minimum 0 for each classes. These are the conditions given to us. Now we want to find the maximum function which is to be maximized. So and that will be we have ₹1000 profit on your executive and ₹600 profit on your economic. So that will be 1000x plus 600y, and this is need to be maximized. So this is the question number 5 from your miscellaneous exercise. Now let me do the question number 6, and the question number 6 is the problem which is based on your transportation. So transportation problem we are going to discuss in question number 6. So first of all, let me read the question number 6 for all of you. It states that 2 godowns A and B have grain capacity of 100 quintals and 50 quintals respectively. There are 2 godowns A and B Both have the grain capacities of 100 and 50 respectively. गोडाउन ए के लिए जो आपको कैपेसिटी गिवन है दैट इज़ योर 100 और गोडाउन बी के लिए कैपेसिटी गिवन दैट इज़ 50 क्विंटल। दे सप्लाई टू 3 राशन शॉप्स डी ई एंड एफ। वहाँ से ग्रेन सप्लाई होता है टू द राशन शॉप्स डी ई एंड एफ। दीज आर द नेम ऑफ द राशन शॉप्स whose requirements are 60, 50 and 40 quintals respectively। जिनकी आपको रिक्वायरमेंट गिवन है these are as 60, 50 and 40। The cost of transportation per quintal from the godowns to the shops are given in the following table। One table is mentioned in your book which is your showing the transportation cost from the godowns to the ration shops। अगर if A to D के लिए आप जाते हैं then per quintal you have to pay ₹6। If you deliver the grain from A to E then you have to pay ₹3 per quintal। Similarly अगर A से F के लिए आप जाते हैं तो you have to pay ₹2.50 per quintal and so on। B से अगर D के लिए आप अगर ट्रांसपोर्ट करते हैं आपका ग्रेन तो ₹4 आपको पे करना है पर क्विंटल। and same B to E this is your ₹2 per quintal and B to F this is your ₹3 per quintal। then we need to just find how much grain is to be supplied from A to DEF and B to DEF so that the transportation cost should be your minimum। हमें कितना कितना ग्रेन सप्लाई करना है A से DEF के लिए और B से DEF के लिए ताकि जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट हो टोटल ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट हो दैट शुड बी योर मिनिमम 1। सो लेट मी नाउ illustrate this question through your graphically। First of all let's draw the relationship in between of A, B and DEF। so this is your for that this is your godown A and this is your godown B। this is A, this is your A, this is your B and these are the 3 ration shops DEF। this is D, this is E and this is your F। these are the ration shops DEF, these are the godowns A and B। capacities of godowns are given as 100 and this is 150 quintals। this is 100 quintal, this is 50 quintal। these are the capacities of the godowns A and B। now we have to supply the grain from A to D, A to E and A to F। similarly we have to supply from B to D and B to E and B to F। the requirements of D, E and F were given as your 60 quintal, 50 quintal and 40 quintal respectively। these are all are in quintals। now we have to just find the how much we have to transport from A to D, A to E and A to F, similarly B to D, B to E and B to F so that the total cost transportation cost which are going from A to D, A to E, A to F, B to D, B to E, B to F that should be your minimum। for that what will we do, let me supply X quintal from A to D, X quintal with the grain supply from your A to D and Y quintal with the grain supply from A to E। then this will be your let's see my dear students हम थर्ड वेरिएबल जेड यूज़ नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि आपके सिलेबस में सिर्फ 2 वेरिएबल फॉर्म में लीनियर प्रोग्रामिंग के सॉल्यूशंस गिवन हैं और अगर 3 वेरिएबल फॉर्म में अगर सॉल्यूशन आएंगे तो दिस इज़ योर इन योर हाई क्लासेस। simplex method we have to use in case whenever x, y and z 3 variables came in your linear programming। so there is this is not in your syllabus, so what will we do, we have to just take only 2 variables x and y। so let me take x quintal with the material grain supply from A to D and y quintal with the grain supply from A to E। then because total its capacity is 100 और x क्विंटल आपने D के लिए सप्लाई कर दिया है, y क्विंटल आपने E के लिए सप्लाई कर दिया है, तो 100 में से जो रिमेनिंग होगा विच इज़ 100 minus x minus y that is to be supplied from A to F। now let's see the requirement of ration shop D is your 60 क्विंटल। उसमें से x क्विंटल इन्होंने A गोडाउन से ले लिया है बाकी जो 100 में से x जो बाकी बचेगा दैट ही विल और द राशन शॉप विल बी और डिलीवर फ्रॉम B। बाकी जो बचेगा वो लेगा यहाँ से B से, समथिंग लाइक दिस 60 माइनस एक्स, क्योंकि टोटल रिक्वायरमेंट उसको 60 की, x इधर से लिए है तो 60 में से x जो बाकी बचेगा दैट इज टू बी टेकन फ्रॉम द गोडाउन B। सिमिलरली दिस विल बी और समथिंग लाइक दिस, इट्स रिक्वायरमेंट वाज 50, y वो यहाँ ए गोडाउन से ले चुका है, तो बाकी 50 में से जो बाकी y बचेगा दैट इज टू बी टेकन फ्रॉम योर द गोडाउन B। एंड सेम हेयर this will be or like this, because its requirement was 40 में से 100 माइनस एक्स माइनस वाई वो ए गोडाउन से ले चुका है, तो रिमेनिंग जो उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट होगी दैट विल बी और कंप्लीटेड फ्रॉम योर गोडाउन बी, एंड दिस विल बी समथिंग लाइक दिस 40 माइनस 100 माइनस एक्स माइनस वाई, और सिंपली दिस कैन बी रिटन एज माइनस 60 प्लस एक्स प्लस वाई। So in this way we can relate the godowns A and B with the ration shops D, E, F. Now what will be the inequalities? देखिए बच्चों, क्योंकि जो हमने ग्रेन सप्लाई किया है, दिस सप्लाइड ग्रेन विल बी मिनिमम 0, ये तो बिल्कुल सप्लाई नहीं होगा, ये तो 0 होगा, या एटलीस्ट 0 एंड मोर देन 0 में बी देयर, नेगेटिविटी नहीं होगी। सो ऑल द relations what we have created in between of these godowns and your ration shops will be or greater than equal to 0 or the minimum 0. So this can be written as x will be greater than 0, the first quantity which we delivered from A to D, this will be maybe 0 or more than 0. Second will also be or something like this. Third will 100 minus x minus will also be greater than equal to 0. The fourth one 60 minus x will be greater than equal to 0. 50 minus y this is also greater than equal to 0, and last one is your minus 60 plus x plus y is greater than equal to 0. So these are the condition which is your something like this, which is your always we have to take as your x and y both should be greater than equal to 0. Now this can be simplified as your x minus y greater than equal to minus 100, or this can be written as x plus y is less than equal to 100. This is the first inequality. Next is your minus x is greater than equal to minus 60 implies x is your less than equal to 60. This is the second inequality. Similarly, minus y is greater than equal to minus 50 implies y is less than equal to 50, and this is the third inequality. And the last one, this is x plus y is greater than equal to 60, and this is the fourth number. So these are the four inequalities formed from the given relation in between of the godowns and the ration shops. Now inequalities created, we need to just find the total cost which is to be minimized, and that should be a function of z. How can it be taken? Let's see. From the table it is very much clear that if grain is supplied from A to D, A गोडाउन से D राशन शॉप की तरफ जाता है, तो वी हैव टू पे ₹6 पर क्विंटल, और हमने कितना ग्रेन सप्लाई किया है x क्विंटल, और अगर x क्विंटल हमने सप्लाई किया है और पर क्विंटल आपको ₹6 पे करना पड़ता है, तो x क्विंटल के लिए मुझे पे करना पड़ेगा ₹6x. So I have to pay ₹6x. This is the cost which is your transported from A to D. Now I have to transport from A to E, और उसके लिए मुझे y क्विंटल मैंने सप्लाई किया है, पर क्विंटल मुझे पे करना है ₹3. A से E के लिए हम जाते हैं तो ₹3 क्विंटल पर क्विंटल में पे करना होगा. y क्विंटल मैंने सप्लाई किया है तो दिस विल बी कॉस्ट एज योर 3y. सिमिलरली A से F के लिए जाते हैं तो मुझे पे करना है ₹2.50 पर क्विंटल, और मैंने कितना किया है 100 माइनस एक्स माइनस वाई, सो दिस विल बी और 2.50 ऑफ 100 माइनस एक्स माइनस वाई. दिस विल बी द कॉस्ट विच इज योर ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम ए टू एफ. सिमिलरली बी से डी के लिए हम जाते हैं बच्चों, तो मुझे ₹4 पे करना पड़ता है और मैंने सप्लाई किया 60 माइनस एक्स, सो दिस इज़ टू बी टेकन एज 4 टाइम्स ऑफ 60 minus s. This is the cost which is your obtained from B to D. Same as from B to E, we have to pay ₹2 per quintal और मैंने supply किया 50 minus y quintal, so this will be your plus 2 times of 50 minus y. And the last one, from B to F, we have to pay ₹3 and we have to supply this quantity, so this is your 3 times of minus 60 plus x plus y. So dear students, after solving this symbol or sign, we will get your relation which is the objective function, and this is to be minimized. So it's your work, or let me solve this one also. 6x plus 3y plus this is to be your 100, so 2 to 50 minus this is 2.5x and minus 2.5y plus 240 minus 4x plus 100 minus 2y minus 180 plus 3x plus 3y, and further it can be written as your this is 6x plus 3 9x minus 5x and 5x minus 2.5 is your 2.5x. Similarly, this is 3y and this is your 3y, and this is your 3y, 6y minus 2y is 4y minus 2.5 is your 1.5y, and the last is your 250 plus 240, this is your how much? 590 is your 690 और 690 में से 180 माइनस करेंगे तो दिस इज़ योर 690 minus 180 which is your 510. So this is plus 510. This is your Z, and which is to be your minimize. So in this way, dear students, you can complete your chapter number 12 by doing the transportation problem as well as the question number 5. The last question, question number 7, 8, 9 and 10, it's your homework. You can do by yourself because these are very similar questions which we have already illustrated in your previous videos and in this video. So hope you will do by yourself the rest of the questions. Thank you and have a nice day.